Doom had decided it would be to his advantage to allow Kang and the others to believe he was dead. Faking one's death was a most excellent feint, if applied judiciously. He had tried to make all of them understand that they were playing for much greater stakes than simple wish fulfillment. The Beyonder was a being of trans-dimensional power, power greater than any of them understood. Even Doom himself, he had to admit. Battleworld had provided them a chance to discern the nature of that power, and once the nature of a thing was understood, it could be controlled. So let the others fight out their petty grudges. Doom would play for the true stakes of this game, the ability to unlock the powers of the Beyonder, and other beings like it, if such there were. He found Galactus where the mighty being had fallen in the wake of his expulsion from the Beyonder's gateway. Was he dead? Could such beings as Galactus die? No. He was moving. He didn't get his feet under him and stand. He simply rose from horizontal to vertical and set his feet on the ground.
Hear me, Galactus! Hear the words of Victor Von Doom!
But if Galactus heard, he gave no sign. Galactus ignored him as if he were a microbe, Doom thought. And yet, so was he compared to the Beyonder. Galactus perhaps was still playing the Beyonder's game. Doom refused. He would make his own rules, and the others would play the game of his choice. Leaving Galactus to his own foolish ploys, Doom returned to the fortress vacated by his associates when they sallied forth to begin their battle. It was deserted and quiet, until Doom's presence awakened defense drones that had previously been dormant, activated perhaps in the absence of the large group. He dodged the drone's energy blasts and maneuvered himself in front of the door. He paused for a split second. Then, as their weapons discharged, he slipped to one side. The drone's attack weakened the door. Doom then destroyed the drones with casual blasts of energy from his gauntlets. He could manage the rest of the entrance by himself. He began blasting apart every control mechanism he saw near the door. One of them, logic dictated, would oversee the defensive systems within the fortress. Once they were deactivated, the entirety of this edifice would be his to use as he saw fit. He finished wrenching open the door. He explored the halls and rooms, seeing much he did not understand, but would, given time. Then, in a laboratory 5 times the size of even the grandest room in Castle Doom, he saw something that he instantly knew could be turned to his advantage. On a gurney, framed by an array of instruments and tools, lay Ultron. Galactus may have neutralized the mighty automaton, but Doom knew that Ultron was never quite as dead as it might appear. Perhaps its adamantium body could still be reanimated and controlled.
You will be quite useful when the rest of my associates return from their skirmish.
He finished just in time. Having rebuilt some of the surveillance systems, Doom was aware of the others' return well before they arrived.
Are you sure they haven't followed us?
Of course I'm sure, you nattering ninny.
The Wrecker was with them in the vanguard of the returning group.
There's our little home away from home. We can regroup and figure out our next move inside.
Doom noted their diminished numbers with some satisfaction. They had failed without him, as he knew they would. He presented himself in the doorway.
Greetings. Welcome to Doom Base.
I thought Kang destroyed you.
Looks like he didn't do such a good job.
Wrecker hoisted his crowbar to his shoulder.
Yeah, well, that can be fixed. Get out of the way, Doom, or I'm gonna melt that mask off your face.
I think he's just trying to say we're very tired and would like to come in and get some rest.
No, Creel is right. He said what we all meant.
Dr. Octopus rules here now, Doom.
Octavius's tentacles reached out for Doom, who made no move to resist. He had anticipated such a power shift would occur in his absence, but Doom always had a contingency plan. A blast of energy from the doorway dropped all 4 challengers to the ground.
I think not, Devious.
The 4 recovered their senses and looked up to the source of the ambush.
Ultron?
Correct. Ultron. Composed of a material you cannot damage. Powered by energies that even you, Creel, cannot hope to absorb. And none of the rest of you can withstand. I rebuilt him, It now serves me. Would you like to pursue your challenge? Or shall we move beyond this little contretemps and proceed with my plan to gain control of the Beyonder's powers?
Whatever. I'm hungry. You want to be in charge, Doom? You go ahead. We'll see if it lasts.
Indeed we will. Gentlemen, your quarters await.
Seeing themselves abandoned, Creel and Octavius followed the Wrecker and Molecule Man inside the base. Doom fell into step next to Owen Reese.
I trust you are not unduly inconvenienced by that misunderstanding.
As distasteful as Doom found the man, Reese had to be handled carefully. At times, he needed to be cowed, at others, encouraged. He was perhaps the most powerful of them all for now, and he was critical to Doom's plan.
No, I just want to stay out of it, Doom. All of it. I'm tired.
Naturally. I believe you will find your quarters quite your liking.
What's Doom's game? Why is he cozying up to Crybaby Reese?
Let me explain it to you while you shut up and listen. Reese comes across like Emperor of the Wusses, but that guy's probably more powerful than the rest of us combined. Except he's psyched himself into not using his powers. Doom's probably trying to make sure he's gonna help when we need him.
This was good, Doom thought. Even a clod like the Wrecker understood. He let them go, and then he let Molecule Man leave as well. Doom and Octavius stayed behind.
It appears as though you hold the cards, Victor. What's your plan, and what happened to Galactus?
Behold,
A 10-meter-wide video screen lit up. The display showed Galactus, framed in a nimbus of energy, astride a snowy mountain peak.
he stands there, perhaps 4,000 miles from me. He has not moved. I am not certain what he's doing, but I have my suspicions. As far as the plan, suffice it to say that the forces of Doom will triumph. As long as you are with me, nothing should concern you. Rest now, Devious. There will be much to do soon.